Joel Penton here with LifeWise Academy. So Joel, you working on this massive undertaking project across the country about getting these Bible courses during school hours for students. Can you talk to us about the program and what inspired you to get involved in it?
Yeah, good question. So we provide Bible education for public school students during school hours. And it's usually when people hear that, they think, oh, how's that possible in 2024? What about the separation of church and state? But what few people realize is that 1952, the Supreme Court ruled that public school students can be released from public school during school hours to receive religious instruction as long as the program meets three criteria. If it's off school property, privately funded, and students have parental permission. So 1952, this was the ruling, but it's been just kind of under the radar, underutilized for decades. We think it's the single greatest missed opportunity to reach kids of the next generation with the Bible. And so we discovered this in 2018 when people in my community, in my hometown, they had started a program, what's called a release time program. They had 95% of the entire school enrolled in the program. Wow. They're seeing such impact. They reached out to me and said, hey Joel, we'd love your help on our release time program. We don't understand why every community doesn't have one of these. So I did some research and my conclusion was, I think it's just too hard to pull off right now. You basically have to start a private school because you got to find a facility and transportation, curriculum, staffing. And so I said, I think you should put it all in a box, make it replicable, make it scalable, make it plug and play, and then I think communities would do it. And they said, Joel, great idea. We don't want to do that. We think you should do that. And so that's how I got kind of roped into giving it a shot.
With this, how this program and LifeWise is just exploding, do you think that kind of points to a thirst for religion and meaning and a resurgence of religion in America?
Well, there's no doubt it points to it. I mean, again, our goal is 25 by 25, but just because parents want this so much, I want to say parents are desperate for this type of education in their kids' lives. They'll move heaven and earth to make it happen. I mean, we all know that many parents will invest tens of thousands of dollars to send their kids to private, religious schools, but not every parent can do that. And yet many parents want this for their kids. And so, yeah, there's a hunger out there. And I think it has increased. I think this experiment of how much can we secularize everything and push God, push the Bible to the absolute margins and eliminate it from society. I think that experiment has really failed, and I think that everyone can see that has failed. And so there is a hunger to say, okay, no, we need a foundation to our lives. We need to be able to talk about these spiritual things, these very real things, because it's not working out when we've removed them.